just wanted to share kind of a philosophy or I guess, a theory I have, and also kind of share a message for all the Trump voters out there to temper some expectations. So I want to start by saying this. I am very happy that he won the election over Kamala Harris and or Joe Biden. I'm also very impressed with his first month in office. So just to get that out of the way, I'm in no way a Trump sycophant either. So I wanted to temper some expectations when it comes to the Second Amendment, which is the majority of the people that follow this channel. It's a very, very small channel, but most part people that interact with me are very vehemently pro Second Amendment. In the history of governments that I have studied and civilizations across recorded human history, I cannot think of a single time where I have read about how after a government got large, that the government allowed the people or gave the people more rights to defend themselves or to arm themselves. When governments are smaller, it is advantageous for them to allow or write into to their constitutions or their documents a right for people to bear arms, because militias are very important until they have a standing army. However, you have to understand that it is the nature of government to desire to have power and therefore a monopoly on force or violence. They use that to grow their power and squash democracy or republic or individual representation, because liberty, freedom, and religion are the enemy of the state, no matter how that state started. It's always a decay from the largest government point or size. This is my theory, just from reading, about history and learning over the years how governments were formed, especially in Western civilization. The reason why this is relevant is to temper your expectations with Donald Trump. Donald Trump, I don't have to go into his history about, being anti-gun in certain areas and pro-gun in others. I think that's very easily accessible. My point is don't expect the NFA to go away. Don't expect you to be able to vote for a guy who's going to allow you to go buy RPGs and machine guns off the rack without tax stamps and hyper-regulation. The reason why is because it's not advantageous for the state to allow people to have the same firepower to resist tyranny. And that's just the nature of government, sadly. If you want more firearms or you want more rights to defend yourself against tyranny, unfortunately, history shows us you have to pay for those things in blood and rebellion. I'm not saying that's what we should do, but I am saying temper your expectations. Trump is not God. He is another politician that you might agree with most of the things he does.